In this video, I'm going to solve the equations that from the worksheet that I handed out in class on last Friday. So we want to start off for the goods market with Y equals C plus I plus G. Now I'm going to plug in and we'll say Y equals, and we found out that C was equal to 100 plus 0.80, let me say YD, and YD is equal to Y minus T, so 0.80 times Y minus 50, because that's T, plus 150 minus 6I, that's what our investment is, and our government spending is 40. Okay, so this is how we're going to work out the equation. We're going to go Y equals 100 plus, and then we're going to distribute this 0.80 inside the parentheses. So we're going to have 0.80Y, and 0.80 times negative 50 is minus 40. Then we have our plus 150 minus 6I plus 40. Okay, so now I'm going to add up all of my whole numbers. Okay, and that leaves me with Y equals 250 plus 0.80Y minus 6I. Now I'm gonna subtract both sides by 0.80y, and once I do that, this is gonna cancel out. So minus 0.80y, and this will cancel out, and that's cancel out. Then I'll go minus 0.80y. I'll write it down again. Y minus 0.80y equals 250 minus 6I. Now I'm going to isolate the y on the left hand side. So I have y. Remember, it's imaginary 1 right here. So I'm going to isolate the y. I have y parentheses times 1 minus 0.80 equals 250 minus 6I. 1 minus 0.80 is 0.2, so I have 0.20y equals 250 minus 6I. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 0.20. Now I'm left with, I'll go over here, I'm left with y equals 250 divided into 0.20 is 1250, and 6 divided into 0.20 is minus 30I. So we're going to stop there for that, and now what we're going to do is we're going to solve for LM. And for LM, we have money supply equals money demand. Alright, so our money supply was 150 equals, and our money demand was 0.20y minus 4I. Now, I don't like the negative signs and where they are, so I'm going to move the minus 4I to the left-hand side, and I'm going to put this 150 over here on the right-hand side. So I'm going to have 4I, because it becomes positive, equals 0.20y minus 150. Okay, now I'm going to divide everything by 4. because I want to isolate my I. Now I'm left with I equals 0.20 divided to 4 is 0.05 y minus 150 into 4 is 37.5. Okay? So now I'm going to take this I that I found and plug it into my equation that I found for the goods market. So I'm going to go to the next page. Okay, so the equation I found for the goods market was y equals 1,250 plus 30i. Now I'm going to substitute this I for what I found for the I equation, which was I equals 0.05y minus 37.5. I'm going to take this and plug it in here. So I have y equals 1250 plus 30 times 0.05y minus 37.5. Now I'm going to distribute this 30 into the parentheses. I have y equals 1250 plus, is it plus? I'm sorry. I've been talking about the plus sign, so I think it may be minus. Yeah, it is minus. So my apologies. It's supposed to be 1230 minus. Let me put the minus thing there. Minus. So we have, now we down here 1250. Y equals 1250 minus 30 times 0.05y is 1.5y. And then 30 times negative 37.5 is plus 11225. Okay. Now again, I'm going to add my whole numbers together. I get y equals 2375 minus 1.5y. Now I'm going to move this 1.5y, it's negative 1.5y to my left hand side, so I have to add both sides by 1.5y, so it can be canceled out on the right hand side. So now I have 1.5y plus 1y, remember it's imaginary 1 there, equals 2375. I have 2.5y equals 2375. I'm going to divide both sides by 2.5 so I can isolate my y. And my answer is going to end up being, once I divide 2375 into 2.5, I end up with 950. This is what your equilibrium output is in both the goods and the financial markets. Next, we're going to find out what your equilibrium interest rate is. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to go to the next slide. We know that y is equal to 950. And we also know that I is equal to 0.05y minus 37.5. So I'm going to take this 950 and plug it into this equation, and I'm going to have I equals 0.05 times 950 minus 37.5. That's going to leave me with I equals 47.5 minus 37.5, and then I is going to therefore be equal to 10. Okay, so if I had to draw ISLM, I have the interest rate and I have the output. I have my LM curve, because it's always a positive relationship between income and interest rate for LM. You can see the LM curve video. Then my downward sloping IS curve, which is a negative interest rate between output, which is Y interest rate. And where those curves intersect, my interest rate is going to be 10, and my output is going to be 950. Okay, thanks.